Metal Up World, this is CJ with CJOrtiz.com and metalmotivation.com. This is the first of a new 5-message series I'm doing entitled Being Bold and Fearless. Now, this is all shown in my Life Domination private Facebook group, and you can learn about that if you visit the link below. Being bold and fearless. I want to start this one out with a quote. An old philosopher once wrote, "There is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. The moment one definitively commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now." You know, I can verify that 1,000,000 times in my own life, that some of the greatest things and some of the greatest steps forward, whether small or large in my life, have always come from being bold. They have always come from moving past fear and taking action on something I was hesitant to do. How much could you have progressed in your own life had you not hesitated in the past? How many things, how many times have you come up to the threshold of big decisions in your life and you backed away? There's no shame in that. I'm not trying to shame you here. I've done that too. Anything that I'm saying to you, I have been guilty of it myself. But we are all brought each and every day to the precipice of decision making. Even if your life is predictable and mundane, you still are left with the challenge of making a decision. What decision is that? The decision whether you're going to stay the way that you are. The decision of whether you're going to leave things to remain as they are. The decision of whether you're just going to stay there and settle for who and what you are, knowing full well that when you were younger, you dreamed of something so much greater than where you are right now. And maybe life has worn you down. Maybe disappointment has worn you down. Maybe the disappointment in yourself, how you let yourself down, has disappointed you to the degree that you've just simply settled for where you are. If where you are, even though it's uncomfortable, mundane, boring, doing a job you don't want to do, stuck in a relationship you don't want to be in, got kids that won't listen to you, whatever your situation may be, if that discomfort is comfortable enough for you to remain where you are settling. So each and every day, it doesn't matter where you are in life, you always have the decision, you always have the challenge to go for something better. You always have the challenge to go for something greater. There is always before you that challenge to go to your next level. And you've always had these challenges in the past, but what stopped you? Fear. What stopped you? That lack of courage. What stopped you? The hesitancy to be bold. When people have manipulated you and you let them do it, when people talk to you with mean spirit and put you down and make you feel guilty or whatever they do to try and control you, and you allow them to do it, in those moments you had the opportunity to be bold. You had the opportunity to stand up for yourself. You had the opportunity to show that aspect of courage that's inside you. It doesn't matter how intimidating the people are. It doesn't matter how challenging the circumstances are. You've got enough boldness in you to put some things straight in your life and put some bullies in their place. Boldness and fearlessness. We've got to cultivate this in our lives. We've got to understand what it means to be bold. We've got to understand what motivates the person who is bold, the person who is fearless, because they're not much different than you. There's nothing that they have that you don't have. There's not any more personal power that they have that you don't already have inside you right now. It's just untapped. You just happen to struggle with this area. There might be something that you have absolute liberty in that you can dominate that someone else, they struggle with. So you don't need to feel bad, man. You just need to change. All right? We love you just the way you are. We just love you too much to leave you that way. We want to see boldness and fearlessness and courage activated and operating in you to help you push past bullies, push past some circumstances, and move you forward. Can you dig that? I hope you can. Well, that's what I'm covering all this week in the Life Domination private Facebook group. I encourage you to join. If you'd like to learn more, please visit the link below, metalmotivation.com/Life Domination Coaching. This is CJ, the Metal Motivator. And remember, in whatever you do, don't suck. Metal up.